King of the Road Productions proudly presents a Dearborne and Thorn episode of the Jim King of the TV show. Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll check out George Dearborne and Brandon live in Southeast Texas.
I don't care, and I'll be back to wind me up again.
Appreciate it, Jim. Thank you. Like I said before, thank you for all you do with live music and keeping people going.
Like I said before, I don't know what I would do with 30 minutes of TV programming if I didn't have people like you to help me fill it up.
That might get pretty interesting. I don't know.
Be a lot of editing.
Yeah.
We'll feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. We'll also wear the Southeast Texas debut of Lee Bryce's new video as our Pine Tree Lodge music clip of the week from Nashville. And Paul Thorn will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Fort Neches.
King of the road.
Howdy and welcome to the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4 and the CW. I'm Jim King of the Road. As we roll into fall, make plans to be at Riverfront Pavilion in Orange on October 1st and 2nd for Orangetoberfest. Be fun for the entire family with a pumpkin village featuring over 11,000 pumpkins and gourds, along with food trucks, gumbo cook-off, craft beer, live music, and kids activities. For more information, visit orangetexas.net or call 883-1010. Also be at Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee on Friday, October 8th for Stoney LaRue live on stage. Get tickets in advance at the Honky Tonk Texas box office or online at honkytonktexas.us. Of course, we've been known to play Stoney LaRue on King's Country. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. And stream the multi-award-winning and nationally recognized Jim King of the Radio Show middays Monday through Friday on King's Country at kingscountry.net. It rules. Now ride shotgun with me to Winnie, Texas. We always cruise Cadillac style, as seen and heard on Southeast Texas TV and radio.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road Show.
Oh, hi, to the guy.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the road. Well, each night I leave the barn when it's over, not feeling any pain close time. But the night your memory found me much too sober. Well, good drinking will keep you on my mind. Well, tonight, and a bottle will let me down, and let your memory hang around. Well, the one and only friend I thought I found. At night, and the bottle let me down. Let me
George Dearborne. Of course, he was the house band at the old Cutters after Tracy Byrd went on to Nashville and Mark Chestnut left. So you were next in line, and one day you woke up and said, I'm hanging up the guitar for 20 years.
Yeah, sometimes you get tired, I guess that's what I did. I don't know. It's
a lot of work.
Tracy and I were visiting earlier, and there's a lot of things back then I don't even remember. So it's it was good to come back, and we're having a lot of success with what we're doing right now, and glad to be back.
Are you having more fun now?
Yeah, because I remember things now. So back then it was just blow and go, and but yeah, it's I'm getting a lot better gigs now, and going different places. We're up in Fort Worth and Dallas, and in the Hill Country, and Waco, and Houston. So we're moving around a little bit.
Bandera has become a good stop for you.
It has. It's I don't know. We fit in with that style of music that the people over there like to hear, and we're doing this one this weekend with Tracy, and we've got one next weekend with Tracy in Bandera. So we're looking forward to that also.
Fast as you right there.
Still to come, we'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Lee Bryce's new video as our Pine Tree Lodge music clip of the week from Nashville. We'll also feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. And Paul Thorn will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches. But next, we'll air more of our exclusive with George Dearborne and Brandon in Southeast Texas.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road.
Texas Hot Country Magazine is one of the oldest magazines in the Houston area and affiliated with 2 Houston radio stations, the new 93Q and Country Legends. We target the very lucrative family-oriented country music and Texas music market. Grab the latest issue at TexasHotCountryMagazine.com and check out Jim King of the Road's new column. For Texas Hot Country Magazine advertising rates and information, please contact Leon Beck at 281-702-2242.
Red Wagon Cafe at 445 Freeway in Viter is serving up delicious dishes in king-size portions.
All-you-can-eat buffets are Friday for lunch and breakfast on Saturdays and Sundays. My favorite lunch special is Pork Chop Tuesday. The fried pork chops are fantastic.
It's real good. I enjoy it. It's awesome. Pork chop day.
Sink your teeth into delicious fried catfish with all the fixings on the Friday buffet.
Red Wagon Cafe, 445 West Freeway in Viter.
Terrell's Tree Service is the king of trees.
We cut down and prune and trim and recognize diseases, and we think we do a good service for our community.
I don't believe I've ever called another tree service. Very professional, very professional.
We got a 65-foot bucket truck here. We've got bobcats and skid steers. We've got stump grinders.
Terrell's Tree Service, the king of trees. Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here.
All right. We're going to get back to some of that old West Texas honky-tonk dance music right now.
What I like about playing this music right here is a lot of people that they love music, but they don't dance or whatever, but it doesn't matter. When we play this music here, you always see this. They bouncing up and down, they keeping the beat with it. That's what you want. At least you're listening to it. Here's one we call Wind Me Up, and here we go. I'm the center of attention in this barroom. I've got the biggest heartache of the year. Each night those swinging doors reach out, warn me and draw me in. 'Cause they know each night that I'll be back to wind me up again. Wind me up, turn me on and watch me cry for you. Lately drinking warm red wine's all I won't do. And I never know how tight I'll wind me up till I walk in. I don't care, but I'll be back to wind me up again.
Appreciate it, Jim. Thank you. Like I said before, thank you for all you do with live music and keeping people going.
Like I said before, I don't know what I would do with 30 minutes of TV programming if I didn't have people like you to help me fill it up.
That might get pretty interesting. I don't know.
Be a lot of editing.
Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, hey, I'm getting excited, getting ready to go on stage, and y'all come make one of our shows if you haven't already, and we appreciate everybody that supports our music and supports live music.
Is it GeorgeDearborne.com?
My website is gdearborneband.com, and you can go on there to find out our shows, and 'cause I keep it up to date daily, so if it's on there, that's where we're going to be.
All right, sir. Thanks for your time.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Green snakes on the ceiling, walking walls I can see. Walk through on stool, and on this stool sets this for me. On the stool is what I heard the bartender say. Never thought my whole life would ever turn out this way. Green snakes on the ceiling, walking walls I can see. Walk through on stool, and on this stool sets this for me. Walk through on stool, and on this stool sets this for me. Oh yeah! Well, that's some fun music to play right there.
Since this segment first aired, George has released a new 12-track CD, Old Brown Bottle. Here's a snippet from the recent interview I did with George on King's Country at kingscountry.net.
You know, we've been working on it. It was, it ended up being about a year-long project, and man, it was worth every minute of it.
Did you do all the tracks in Nashville this time?
Yes, I did. We did the instrument parts at one studio, and I did the vocals at Fox Ridge Studio.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
I'm gonna boogie back to Texas, hey, beach to the
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee has been serving up non-stop fun for Southeast Texas with live music and delicious adult beverages. Oh, and be ready to dance your butt off to the best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Of course, date night is every Thursday. And don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee has been serving it all up since 2008. Where have you been?
We are World Gym. Let's rock.
Pine Tree Lodge in LaBelle has overcome a lot in the past few years with hurricanes, floods, a demolition, and the pandemic. But the Miller family has come back better than ever. Pine Tree Lodge, where the road ends and the fun begins, in the scenic setting of Taylor's Bayou. Dance to live music Thursday through Sunday, and stop in soon for fantastic atmosphere, friendly folks, and delicious food and drinks. Pine Tree Lodge in LaBelle, Texas.
King of the Road.
Howdy, and thanks again for watching the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4 and the CW. I'm Jim King of the Road. Still to come, Paul Thorn will be in the Royal Spotlight, brought to you by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches, Texas. But now it's time for the Southeast Texas debut of Lee Bryce's new video as our Pine Tree Lodge music clip of the week from Nashville. Of course, Pine Tree Lodge has all you'll ever need when it comes to dining, dancing, and drinking. They feature fabulous live music Thursday through Sunday, fantastic food, delicious drinks, a king-size dance floor, and great service, and all in the scenic setting of Taylor's Bayou in LaBelle, Texas. Stop in Pine Tree Lodge soon and tell Mike, Sandy, and Norma Miller the Jim King of the TV and radio sent you. Country star Lee Bryce first hit the scene in the mid-2000s as a songwriter, with songs cut by several recording artists, including Jason Aldean. Signed with Curb Records in 2007 and has stayed near the top ever since. Here comes His Highness and Curb recording artist Lee Bryce with More Beer as our Pine Tree Lodge music clip of the week from Nashville.
There's a line of trucks pulling up in the driveway, barefoot, tan legs swinging off tailgates. Everybody knows everybody in town. When you call a couple friends, man, word gets around. Got 2 tan Yetis, won't last all night. So if we're gonna do this right, we're gonna need more beer, gonna need more ice, gonna need more cups, stack 'em up to the sky. Gonna need more crank on the knob on the radio. If tonight's gonna go like I think it's gonna go, one thing's clear, by the looks of the crowd in here, we're gonna need more beer. We got flip cups drying up empty on the table, beer pong switching over to Black Label, shotgun, chug a chug a chug, double fisting trying to cut a rug. Gotta restock, cause man, it hurts me seeing party people have to party thirsty. No. We're gonna need more beer, gonna need more ice, gonna need more cups, stack 'em up to the sky. Gonna need more crank on the knob on the radio. If tonight's gonna go like I think it's gonna go, one thing's clear, by the looks of the crowd in here, we're gonna need more, we're gonna need more, we're gonna need more beer.
Pine Tree Lodge in LaBelle has overcome a lot in the past few years with hurricanes, floods, a demolition, and the pandemic. But the Miller family has come back better than ever. Pine Tree Lodge, where the road ends and the fun begins, in the scenic setting of Taylor's Bayou. Dance to live music Thursday through Sunday, and stop in soon for fantastic atmosphere, friendly folks, and delicious food and drinks. Pine Tree Lodge in LaBelle, Texas.
Coming up next, Paul Thorn will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches.
King of the road.
Bradley's Collision Center is an award-winning shop serving all of Southeast Texas since 1962. And it has been family-owned and operated by the Bradley family of Port Neches since the very beginning. Each and every one of their customers are treated like friends and family while receiving expert service. Bradley's Collision Center, 2639 Knoll Street in Port Neches, Texas. Call them at 722-9391 and visit bradleyscollisioncenter.com.
We are World Gym. Let's rock.
5 Star Feeds, located at 580 Highway 365 in Port Arthur, Texas, has it all, and they are locally owned by Tina Bean. 5 Star has all the feed you could possibly need, as well as hardware, horse saddles and tack, name brand Western and workwear, and much more. 5 Star Feeds in Port Arthur, Texas. In need of a professional realtor to find your dream home or to sell your current house? Call Suzanne Simmons of RE/MAX One at 880-5307. There's no better realtor in all of Southeast Texas.
Okay, here's a song that you might know from Wade Bowen recording it, but here's my version of it. I wrote the song. Thank you, Wade, for recording it. You did a great job, but now here's my version. I know nothing about this woman. Everything I do is wrong. Sometimes it's hard to fathom just what page she's on. I found a pretty little mood ring at the local 5 and down. It's gonna solve all my problems for $1.99. If it turns black, I should turn back. If it turns red, she liked what I said. If it turns blue, I should leave her alone. If it turns green, she wants me, I know. She wants me, I know. I followed the instructions. I read them word for word. I memorized the color chart, 'cause I wanted to be sure. I told her, baby, it's the thought that counts. When I slipped it on her hand, and then I crossed my fingers. With this ring I'll understand. If it turns black, I should turn back. If it turns red, she liked what I said. If it turns blue, I should leave her alone. If it turns green, she wants me, I know. She wants me, I know. she's not saying I'll know. As the colors are changing, if it turns black, I should turn back. If it turns red, she liked what I said. If it turns blue, I should leave her alone. If it turns green, she wants me, I know. She wants me, I know.
Bradley's Collision Center is an award-winning shop serving all of Southeast Texas since 1962. And it has been family-owned and operated by the Bradley family of Port Neches since the very beginning. Each and every one of their customers are treated like friends and family while receiving expert service. Bradley's Collision Center, 2639 Knoll Street in Port Neches, Texas. Call them at 722-9391 and visit bradleyscollisioncenter.com. Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here.
Nestled between Beaumont and Lumberton, Texas, is the beautiful Book Nook Inn Bed and Breakfast. It hosts visitors from around the world. Locals love it also as a quick, relaxing getaway from their everyday life. Swimming, fishing, viewing a movie in its unique theater room, and more awaits them at the inn. It's also a premier wedding venue. Many couples have exchanged vows in front of its gazebo or its event room. Book Nook Inn hosts reunions, vow renewals, murder mysteries, and more. We hope soon you'll be our guest at Book Nook Inn.
It's good to be king.
Y'all keep it between the ditches, you hear?